Hello, this is a quick video to do with using the high-low method to find the variable cost per unit, the fixed cost, and then using them to find previously unknown activity levels of the total costs, which I have yet to put in there. So let me just do that. Okay, and then that. Right, so the first thing we need to do, it will be in a table or something like that, but you get two levels of activity and two total costs. Normally in the AAT exam, one of these will be within the writing of the question, and the other one will be within a table, which will have the one fully completed, say at this case at 3000 activity level, and then they'll want you to finish in this case 7000 and 9000, and they'll all be blank. And then in the write-in they will also say activity level at 5500 produces a total cost of 41250, and that's how they would set it up. Once you have the two, I want you to write out like this. I want you to write on your paper total cost, activity, variable cost per unit, total variable cost, and fixed cost. That's the order for working everything out. And then underneath, for the new ones, you'll have their activity level, variable cost, fixed cost, and then total cost. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is minus these away from each other. So you get the bigger total cost and minus away the smaller, and you do the same for activity level. Okay. It's 5500 minus 3000 equals 2500. Now you get variable cost per unit, and to do this you just need to get the total cost divided by the activity, what you just worked out, and you end up with a variable cost per unit of 650. Okay, so now we can plug these back in, and you've got to times that by one of the activities. So in this case, if we said 6.5 multiplied by 5500, you get 35750. And then we can prove that again. If we made that also 6.5, we could say equals 6.5 times by 3000 for the other activity. Okay, so that's how much it would be for these two. Now to get the fixed cost, all we have to do is get the total cost and minus away the total variable cost, so we end up with 5500. Okay, and if you notice, if we do it again here, if we get the total cost and minus away the total variable cost for 3000 activity, we also end up with a fixed cost of 5500. So for the new activities levels, we know that the fixed costs are going to be 5500, and we can put that straight in there. Okay, so now we all need to do is work out the variable cost for the new activities of 7000 and 9000. So all we have to do is get our variable cost per unit of 6.5 and times it by the activity, get 45.5. We could do that again, the 6.5 multiplied by the 9000, we get 58. And then we just got to add on the fixed cost, don't we? Yeah, to find out the total costs. Okay, and that's the total cost, and that's how you work out using the high-low method. Okay, but the key for me working this out is to write out these blank. Okay, so I start with I start with just these wrote out, the headings. Okay, I just write these out, and then I start filling it in using the questions. They would give us these four things and say go. Okay, and then you're able to work it out. But really, this is what it's going to look like when I write it on my paper, and then I can start putting in the total costs, the bigger one followed by the smaller one, because I've read it in the question. Yeah, activity, read it in the question, and then I can start working it out again. Okay, well anyway, thank you for listening to this video. I hope this helps you work out high-low method.